What's going on, guys? Your boy Amazing here. We're back with another video, and in today's video, guys, we are here with the Ratatoskr showcase, guys, for the brand new King and DIANE duo character. So I wanted to start with the hardest demonic beast we have available in the game and just kind of work my way down that way, just to kind of show you guys what this character is capable of on the most meta stuff first, and we'll talk about it all in today's video as we go through with the rat. So yeah, in terms of the actual team setup here, guys, pretty standard stuff. It's just gonna be the main rat team that we would normally run. So it's just gonna be the red Jormungandr, we have the Eller Liz, we have blue Valenti, and then the brand new DPS King and DIANE. And I'm gonna say this, by the way, King and DIANE, they're absolutely insane on this fight, guys, and we're gonna go through it. I have my recording here where I've done my run, and so what I want to do here is just kind of show you guys what the build was and what we were kind of rocking. So we are rocking the the Nidog card set. This is gonna give us the food poisoning defense related stats, right? And then the 10% basic stats as well. And then, yeah, in terms of the gear on the characters, we had attack crit damage on DIANE and King. And then we did also have HP defense on Yorm, HP defense Eller Liz, and then a triple crit resistance on the Valenti, just so that she does not get crit. So you guys can see we do even have it rolled crit resistance as well. And then the rest of the pieces, though, are just kind of your standard, like, HP percent and then attack percent as well. So, yeah, I mean, pretty standard stuff, guys. I don't want to like delve into it too much, but you guys get the gist. It's just going to be your standard gear for your characters. So let's hop in and let's react to the clip here together. So I obviously already did my run, and let's go through it together, guys. Yeah, so let's put it on. Alright, so let me turn the volume down. By the way, I put it at ×2 speed for the recording here, guys, for me actually going through the fight, just so that it's more consolidated. I don't want you guys to be like, watching through like 40 minutes of this, right? It didn't even take that long, actually. By the way, the full recording of the video is about 30 minutes long, and it makes sense because this video clip is about like 14 minutes. So yeah, obviously I did like a bunch of minor cuts, but yeah, I mean, guys, this character is absolutely insane. Remember that King and DIANE are really the first only character with a talent that actually matters in PvE content. So bear in mind that the talent for King and DIANE is going to give them the Wrath of the Fairy King, which allows them to be able to petrify. We're not going to be able to do that in this fight, but obviously, it's just nice to have. Also, look how quick we just got out of phase 1, by the way. Absurd. And yeah, like the whole thing with the talent, though, is the fact that it gives you a heal and a cleanse for the amount of allies that are surviving in the battlefield. And because we're in a 4v4 kind of setting here in Demonic Beast, we're able to take advantage of that talent so as to where whenever we're like damaged and we don't want to use the Eller Elizabeth ultimate, we can easily just rip the talent and not have to worry about it. Look at this. So I see that I have the talent here. I'm like, okay, let's save it till we move into the final phase. And once we do get into that final phase, we'll have it just till where, we don't have to use like an Elizabeth ultimate instead, and we can just use the talent to just kind of heal up. So you guys will see right here, we use the talent, boom, cleanse all the debuffs, and a full heal in Ratatoskr. Like, that's absurd. We don't even have to waste the Eller Elizabeth ultimate. We can save it, and in a situation like that where the turn 1 we're not even able to use an ultimate, King and DIANE are able to keep us alive. And guys, this is on an attack crit damage set as well, by the way. Absolutely absurd. And so yeah, right there, I'm like, okay, we move him to the right, move him back to the left, and then we're gonna move him back to the middle with the Valenti ultimate. And yeah, pretty straightforward stuff, guys, for Rat. I mean, you guys know, like, if you've seen my guides on Rat already or my other showcases, it's very similar as to how I go about the fight. The real main difference is that DIANE is honestly, I will say it, for floor 1, she felt like the best DPS I've ever used on this. Just based on that, like, phase 1. Like, look how quick we're about to beat this. 2 minutes on the recording. My face cam's covering it. Look how much time has passed, guys. So this is double this time because it's on ×2. So about 4 or 5 minutes total right now, and we're about to beat it. We're literally about to beat this, like, this whole thing right here with this like hand that I have right here, right? So we all with Jormungandr, all with DIANE, and look how quick that was, man. 5 minutes on the first phase, or first floor, I mean, is absolutely absurd. And like, look how quick we did phase 1 here, guys. Like, look at this. Phase 1 was like instant kill. Like, we actually, like, insta-killed it. Oh, no, it was the second turn. But, like, second turn right here, we got a top deck as well. I mean, this was so free. Like, look how quick we were able to actually just kill off both the stumps and the boss himself, too. Like, it's just crazy to me. Look at this. The damage we do is absurd. Yeah, I mean, like, the fact that DIANE's able to do that and has AoE damage as well, guys, it just goes to show how dominant this character is in this fight, man. Great character. And that's why I said that Melielli would have been so broken on this fight if you could still run Eller Liz alongside Melielli. And King and DIANE shows that that's the truth. It really is. Like, any type of duo unit on this fight are going to be just insanely busted because they just do so much damage and they have the extra talent ability as well. So that right there, like, showed me that, like, oh my god, that right there is insane, by the way. For you guys that don't understand how crazy that is, we killed the stumps turn 1. Legitimately turn 1, and both the stumps are dead. And this is the phase where you have to kill the side stumps and leave the rat in the middle alive. So the fact that King and DIANE can do that just turn 1, I mean, guys, like, it's just so absurd, man. This character, in my opinion, like, at least for the first 2 floors, felt like the best DPS in the game to me for this fight, like, for Rat. Like, of any of the characters that I've used here, she is the most tanky. She provides you with a heal and cleanse every 3 turns, which I think is, you know, super valuable in this fight. And there are scenarios where, you know, maybe you don't get your Liz, you know, ultimate or her card, right? But then you're coming up on the turn where you know you're going to get the talent proc and the heal. That's when it comes into a situation where you're able to get that off and you can just kind of heal up your team. And I think, guys, like, that's just insanely valuable in my opinion, man. Like, it's crazy. Like, yeah, look at this. Like, look at Valenti's HP before this heal, right? Like, look at her HP. So she's at about 60% HP, right? And King and DIANE can full heal your character. It does not matter what HP they're at. Valenti's back at full. Like, that's insane to me. So the fact that a character like this is a DPS character while being able to constantly heal your team and cleanse debuffs as well, by the way, while having really good AoE and single target damage, I mean, guys, this is a no-brainer in my opinion. Like, this is the best DPS for Ratatoskr. And it's crazy to me, man. It's so insane. Like, this goes to show that, like, these duo characters that they've been releasing, like with Melieli and then going into King and DIANE, both of them are great, man. And again, like, the one thing that holds back Melieli versus King and DIANE is that they're a Meliodas and Elizabeth duo character, and you cannot run other Meliodas and Elizabeth units alongside them. So King and DIANE being a character that, you know, we don't really have too many good King and DIANEs as DPS characters. At least, like, you know, we obviously had, like, Chad King and stuff, but, like, better than this character, we never had. So the fact that we're finally with a character that's a King or DIANE means we can run him alongside a, you know, LR Elizabeth or, you know, like a DK Melly and other content, right? Like, things like that. It gives this character a lot of flexibility, and I really do like that. I think it's really good for this character. So yeah, off the rip, but one of the best DPSs I've ever used on Rat, man. And it's crazy to me that like, they're this good. So yeah, guys, this, and by the way, we're already 5 minutes on the recording, and or obviously it would be like 10 because it's double because we're on ×2 right now. 10 minutes on the recording, guys, and we're about to beat like floor 2, right? Like, that's so insane to me. In 10 minutes, we're done floors 1 and 2. This character has to be the best DPS for this, right? Like, okay, the only other character that felt almost as good as King and DIANE was probably LR Brunhild, which I used recently. Because LR Brunhild still had the heal for the team. And they also had weak point AoE, which hit very, very hard too. The problem was that character needed to have, you know, like Valenti to be able to apply the debuff AoE first, or, you know, Jormungand to do the bleed AoE. With King and DIANE, you can attack regardless of, you know, needing a debuff or not. You do not need a debuff. You can just freely attack with her, which I think is just so insane. So yeah, man, I mean, guys, like, this character is absurd. Right now, I'm not getting cards for them, but whenever I do get cards for them, it's a good look, right? So what I'll do here is I'll kind of skip through, because you guys see my hand's kind of dead right now. I'm just kind of waiting till I get good cards. We do get the ultimate here with King and DIANE, and then we are about to finish it off here. And look at this. Look at this. This is another turn where we just get a crazy heal. Look at the team, right? We do the heal, full health. Insane, guys. Absolutely insane. 350% of their attack is a lot of a heal. And you guys saw right there, it said, like, I think it was like 800k heal, no? How much was that talent heal? 800k. Look at that. 981k heal for doing nothing? Like, that's so broken, man. Like, oh my god, guys, this character is just beyond busted, okay? Yeah, so off the rip, we're into floor 3 now. So this is where things start to kind of, you know, take a little bit of time, and specifically the first phase of floor 3. So you guys know exactly what this is, where we have to move him to the right, and then we just kind of, you know, every turn stall till we get the cards we need so that we move into the next phase. So I'm just gonna let you guys see this part of the clip first, and then we'll skip over it and we'll move over to the phase 2 of floor 3 as well, because this phase is pretty self-explanatory. You move him to the right, you kill the stumps on the left and the middle, and then you just have him stall until you get your cards you need, and then for when the boss is actually just, you know, dead, and you can finish him off, right? So you'll see right here, DIANE's damage, by the way, AoE, look at this. crazy. 2.1 million into 2.3 million on 2 targets. I don't know, man. This is just insane, man. This character is absurd, guys. So yeah, and then yeah, I mean, like, the rest of this I'm just gonna skip through. You guys get the gist. It's the stall fest, right? We wait till he gets all the all stat lowers, we get our cards we need in our hand. And what I was looking for in my hand, by the way, was just to have DIANE's ultimate. Make sure I have it. I have all 3 of the cards we need to color, or not color cycle, but you know what I mean, like, to move him to the stump we need to move him at, with the 3 debuffs. And then the rest of the cards here I did not really care, so I was really just wasting all those cards on the top, on the left side of my screen. We were just kind of wasting all those cards whenever we got them. And then once we were able to kind of finish them off, and I still had my ultimate, you know, and the cards we obviously need to move them to the stump, I was like, okay, we're good to go, right? We could just honestly chill. So yeah, right here we do the triple debuff. I wasn't too sure, so I had to check to make sure this was the exact order. So let me just skip a little bit past that, and then it uses these skills, and I didn't use any other skill past that. I just went for the triple debuff just to be able to move him. And then on this turn right here, we see an insane amount of damage that King and DIANE do, by the way. This is probably the most amount of damage I think this like any character has done on this fight. Bear in mind, I am 6 out of 6, so this obviously would change, but I even think even on lower dupes, it's only the percent of the damage that's changing, because this ultimate is not a dupe ultimate other than the fact that it's, you know, the actual percent on the damage, right? So look how much this did, by the way. I think you guys saw it too quickly. Look how much damage this does. So we'll watch it together. Boom. 10.3 million damage, guys. What are we looking at right here, right? Like, that's just an insane DPS if you're able to do that while being able to heal your team, while being able to have gauge reduction and a bunch of utility. Like, oh my god, man. I am very, very impressed at this character's performance in this fight, guys. Really, really strong DPS for this, and honestly, in my opinion, I would say this is my go-to DPS now for Rat. I mean, yeah, like, I don't think I'm gonna really be using any other DPS from now on, just based on how well they were able to perform in this fight. It's just so good, man. So yeah, and then obviously we're getting food poisoned. You know, this is another phase where we kind of have to stall until we get to the next phase. So I'm just kind of wasting cards and all that. We can kind of skip through this as well, guys. So yeah, I mean, you get the gist, right? Like, you get the gist. It's super self-explanatory though, and we have like really no issues. So we do lose our ultimates at the very end. That's not too much of a problem here. Look, at the end, as you can see, we do cleanse and we get the heal. Very, very nice. And at the very end of the video, guys, you'll see how much of a heal this actually is, because you'll see like all my team is like kind of one shot at the very end, and I go for the talent and you get a insane full heal, like literally from like 1% HP all the way to max HP. Just absurd, man. And no card needs to be used for that, by the way. It's a talent, so it's just whenever you get the talent, you use it, right? Whenever you need a heal, you use it. And so yeah, man, it's just crazy. So again, this is the phase where we had to kill the left stump, and then we can focus down the middle stump now as he moves to the right. And then once he's on the right, we're gonna be able to start stacking up the food poisonings, and then yeah, from there we're in a really good spot, right? So yeah, so he just goes for the ultimate right there. We cycle through the Elizabeth ultimate as well. And then, yeah, we focus damage on the middle stump, and you guys will see, look at the damage on the single target, pretty good. AoE damage right there, pretty good. Unfortunately, he does move back, so we do have to move him back over to the right. So that was a little bit annoying right there, but other than that, guys, I mean, we didn't have really too many issues throughout this fight. I thought it was, for the most part, like, pretty seamless, yeah. So, yeah, again, to move him to the right, we have to do the double debuff once we've killed the left stump. So now that the left stump's dead, we can move the rat to the right. And then, yeah, I mean, from that point on, guys, it's really just drop all of our damage and stall till we get the, you know, the food poisonings on us to remove the immortalities. So, yeah, I mean, insanely strong DPS for this fight. In my opinion, it's the new best DPS for this, and even if I wasn't 6 out of 6 here, guys, I still think even at a 1 out of 6 dupe level, this is going to be, if not the same, like, it's going to be pretty much the exact same performance, right? Which is good, because you don't want to rely on a character that needs dupes to be good on this fight. You can still just run King and DIANE even at that 1 out of 6 dupe level, and they will still be really, really good for you. So let me skip over here till we get to the point where, you know, the rat is starting to lose the immortalities. So we'll just kind of skip through this. And then also, yeah, you guys will be able to see how much of a heal I actually get here. Yeah, because at the very end here, we get a pretty juicy heal here, guys. So yeah, this was a situation where everyone got petrified, and then he only attacked into Jormungand, which freed her. So then I went for the ultimate. The rest of the team takes a ton of damage here, and you guys will see I actually almost lost just based on my, you know, kind of RNG with where the boss was targeting. Because if he decided to target like Liz or DIANE on this turn, we probably would have lost, honestly. But this is an anomaly. Usually, like, for me, this never really happens. And so yeah, right here, oh my god, yeah, that's what's crazy. So this HP that we're looking at, right? So we get the starter turn heal. Then we get the talent heal. Boom. Back to full HP, guys. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, man. But that is going to be it for the video right there. Insanely strong DPS for PvE content as well. We're not going to get it twisted with King and DIANE. They're insane on both PvP and PvE. And that goes to show, I mean, Rat was super seamless. The full recording was only about 15 minutes long, which doubled that because it was on ×2. It's about 30 minutes for Rat, guys. Not bad at all considering other DPSs and how fast they clear. I think this is easily the new best DPS for this fight. So that's going to be it for the video. I hope you guys did enjoy. Let me know what you guys think about the King and DIANE in the comment section below. But that's going to be it for the video. And we'll see you guys on the next one, man. Peace out. Have a great rest of your day, guys. See you later, man.